Well, the holiday season is full of parties, get-togethers, and family functions, but for some people, those get-togethers can be a little bit difficult and quickly take the cheer out of the season. Well, in today's Holiday Survival Guide series, some ways to get through those trying times without losing your cool and your seasonal spirit. Here with some advice is Dr. Sabella. He is professor of counselor education for Florida Gulf Coast University. And Russ, thanks for joining us today. Why are family functions so difficult this time of year for so many people? Is it because we're not really used to being around some of those people?
You're welcome, Heather. Good to be here. That could be one of the reasons. Perhaps we're not used to being around them, but I think there are several others that are worth mentioning as well. I think probably one of the first things is that although this is the joy of the holidays, time for celebration, this is also a time of seasonal stressors. This is a time when people have lots to do. They're shopping, they're decorating, they're cooking and cleaning, they're preparing for all of the festivities. Some of them may be experiencing budgetary issues at this point. They're trying to wrap up some projects at work. Some of them have to travel, and so I think one of the issues here is to make sure that we plan ahead. Second, I think too that this is, families a little bit more complicated than they used to be. And so, for instance, especially with children, they may be celebrating multiple holidays, especially if they don't live in the same home with both of their parents. And as you know, there is an irony here. How is it that the people that you love somehow have a way of getting under our skin? I think it's just the nature of love. People who we care about and who care about us, they know us, and so they know our hot buttons better than anyone else. You mix in some more time together, proximity, and the probability and risk that we offend each other does go up.
Dr. Sabella, any common mistakes that people do make when they're entering some tense situations? Is their expectations too high? Are they dreading it maybe too much?
Yes, I think you hit one of them right on the head. High expectations, being unrealistic. That really does cause some disappointment that could lead into some other aggressive kinds of behaviors. I think another mistake is what we call catastrophizing. We increase our sensitivity. Somebody criticizes our fruitcake or tells us our tree is too short, and we want to alert the media. This is not a time to catastrophize. Sometimes family members misappropriate the get-together. They put on their armor, they collect their ammunition, and they use this as an opportunity to do battle, and that's, of course, troublesome as well. I think a third thing is also becoming what I call the producer in a play, where the rest of the family members are the audience, and the play is called "Let me demonstrate to you just how awfully I'm being treated now." And then instead of survival, it turns into a survivor game where it is I need to build creative alliances and vote other family members out.
You've got some simple suggestions here we want to go through. Could kind of get us through some tough times if people may be experiencing them or looking forward to or maybe not looking forward to in the season. The first one you have, clarify what you want from your experience before you get there. This kind of goes into the expectations that you had talked about.
That's right. Rather than thinking about what it is you don't want and avoiding those things, clarify what it is that you do want. What kind of fun do you want to have? What kinds of activities will bring you joy? And really focus on getting those.
Think purpose, not people. That's your next one.
Right. Let's not forget why it is we're getting together. This is a time when the celebration is really bigger than any one of us. And so if we let ourselves get in the way of that, I think we'll have lost perspective and the purpose of what it is we're trying to celebrate here.
You also encourage people to decrease their sensitivity level.
That's right. This is not the time to get infected with this dreaded disease called I can't stand it-itis. It's time to just tell yourself that there is nothing that you can't handle, and again, to stay focused.
This is a good one. Take the high road. Do what is right even if you don't feel like it. This is sometimes tough for people to do.
It is tough, and this is really about two wrongs don't make a right. So if someone else doesn't act appropriately or they're irrational, that doesn't really, it's not a good idea for you to follow their lead. So when it is you have a choice, take the high road. Do what's right.
Stay in the moment. Talk about that a little bit.
Yes, with family get-togethers, it's easy to bring with you to the party a lot of history, and it's easy to just admire all the kinds of problems and issues that you had in the past. At a family get-together, it's really time to just let those go for a while and focus on the purpose and what it is you are trying to do together at the moment, which is really to have fun and celebrate and share with each other.
And that leads into our last one, to mingle and focus on your family members who you enjoy, and also bring some structured activities as well.
Exactly. You know, don't let one or two people really bring you down. There are lots of people, lots of family members, and spend more time with the ones that you really do enjoy. And you don't have to focus on people the whole time. Bring some structured activities, play games with the kids, have something else that's not about everyone there and not about the family members there that you can focus on and play with.
All right, great advice for the holidays. Dr. Russ Sabella from FGC, we sure appreciate you stopping by today.
You're welcome.